Hey guys, I have a couple of garage door updates today. So, it's the end of summer for me. I got my boat back in the garage. I got my crab pots in the back with my motor. This garage door has a few updates. This bottom panel used to have a crease in it. Bottom panel got replaced. The weather seal on the garage doors, on both of them, got replaced. So I'm gonna run these doors for you guys. So what I did with these ones are, I replaced the trim. I repainted this whole entire frame with the white nails I used. The nails I used, if you just hit them in there and leave them, they rust. But if you paint them, you get a good seal look around the whole entire door. And this is what the outside of the garage doors look like on this one. So this one used to have rust problems because these doors can only last so long without rusting in the saltwater climate. So I painted it white. A garage door guy came out to replace that bottom panel. And he gave me white paint to fix it, and that was nice of him. He was from Precision Doors, so that was nice of him. And this is the whole entire outside of the door. So a lot on this house had to be done. I had to pressure wash it all and replace some of the downspouts and gutters on it. And it's been busy on this house, so the garage doors are all done now. I'm gonna run the other one for you guys really quick and close them both. Same deal, new weather seal. Let's close it with the keypad. So I'm going to talk a few things about these belt drives. So I'm going to do the emergency release first. So a lot of people do this wrong all the time, and it makes me kind of mad about it. So I see these handles upside down all the time, or the knots are stupid. So this is how you're supposed to do it. A little overhand knot on this one, and just an overhand knot on that one, on the trolley. If you guys don't have that, fix that immediately and get it all straight so it looks professional. And people say, what happens if my belt operator starts squeaking constantly? Key word, it's not the belt. It's the sprocket cover on the top of the motor. And I'm gonna see if I can get up there really quick by climbing on this car. I'm gonna just set you guys down here for a second. All right. You see this black piece right here? So when it comes factored, there's supposed to be some grease. So if you start hearing squeaking, you can, one, put a tab of grease right in front of the belt and run it inside the machine when you run it. If it doesn't stop it, then undo the screws, then put some little bit of lithium grease on the cap on the sides and top and put it back. And if you don't even want to deal with that, take the cap off. But it's a protecting for the sprocket, so I highly recommend putting it back up there. I'm gonna set you guys back down again. All right, another thing, how do you tie in my belt? All right, I'm gonna show you on this one too. It's a spring right there, and you adjust this nut right there to turn it. That makes makes the belt tighter, and that's how you would adjust the belt tension. When I get back to South Carolina, there's a guy with a chain drive. He has no idea how to tie the chain on it. Because if you have it too tight, you break the sprocket. If you have it too loose, you screw up the trolley and everything. I'm gonna shut this door. There's another thing I'm going to talk about is the angling of the door arm. So you see how it's basically a J shape, so it goes straight and up. That's how you want it. If you have it too forward like this, tilted more this way, it's not going to look good and it's not going to work like it's supposed to. If it's too far back, the door's not going to close properly. So you want that perfect 360 look, straight out and up. And if you have a small car garage, cut this extra piece off so it looks like an actual J. But if you have a high 8-foot garage door like I do, you can leave it like is. And that's how these belt drives work. Not a lot of people understand that, and they do constant maintenance on them that you don't need. That costs you money and time, and no one has that anymore. And lubricant. You see this stuff right here? I'm gonna say right now, I'm gonna call you an idiot for using this stuff on garage doors. You don't use it, it's a degreaser. You never use this stuff. I'm gonna give another thing, lithium grease. All people say my door is binding. For one, look at the track. So you see this little gap right here? You see how the roller's back and forth? Look that for constant. All the way up. If it's pinched or binding, look at your track. The adjustment is right here for back and forth. If you can't do it, and you don't know what you're doing, hire someone to get that fixed. If they're suggesting this is lithium greasing the track, kick them out of the house immediately because they're not professionals. Never spray your tracks with lithium grease or WD-40 because that makes the rollers slip. So what you want to use is what I use is PB Blaster. It's a lubricant and it dries. So what you do is, I'm not going to show you, I'm just going to tell you. You lubricate the inside the stem of the roller, the hinges, the little crease right here on the rollers, the end bearings, and the torsion spring, the hinges in the center, and the same thing with the hinges and rollers on the other side. And on the belt drive and on all that, though it does not need lubricant. If the opener is making sound, it's that sprocket cover on the opener. If you have that constant squeak, 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 squeak noise, it's that cap. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, leave a like, and thank you for watching.